Hello everyone! Today to share with you cable testing tips. Only need a multimeter, we can test the nature of LV cable fault. Then with me to see it. First, we have to ensure safety. Disconnect the power, remove both ends of the cable and suspend it. Short all ends of the cable. Then, use the multimeter's beeping gear. To test the cable's conductivity, judge whether there is a break in the cable. After we turn the multimeter to beeping mode, do conductivity test on any two phases of the cable. Now multimeter's buzzer beeps. Explain that between these two phases are conductive and no broken. Then we tested the other two phases. Test result is non-conductive. It can be determined that between these two phases, one or both phases have a broken fault. Well, since we've just determined that the top two phases are okay, there's no break. So it can be determined that the following phase has experienced a failure. If we test the cable to get all phases are conductive with no breaks between them, then can use the ohms of the multimeter. Switch the multimeter to the ohms mode to test the cable. Judge whether there is short circuit fault between interphase. Also, use a multimeter to test cable interphase. Now, we measured the resistance between these two phases is about 4,000 ohms. It's a lower case. Can judge that between the two phases is a short circuit fault. If the measured resistance of these two phases is higher, need to retest with a megometer. If there is no short circuit between the phases, can also use the ohms of a multimeter to test the cable for ground faults. Set multimeter to ohms gear. Test cable's core between ground. Then the measured resistance is about 100 ohms. Then it can be judged that a ground fault has occurred in this phase. If the resistance is higher, the cable needs to be retested using a megometer. These are the testing tips we shared. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share if you find it useful. Thanks for your time. See you in the next issue.